Good evening, all the students. Today we are going to learn 4.3 concept, that is types and forms of tourism, as well as we are going to start with the 4.4, that is planning and executions of the tour plan. So for that purpose, I want to share the screen over here. Just wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Share. Okay. Yep. So just wait a minute. Yeah. So the next concept is, that is today's date is 7th March. No, 6th March. Mm, yeah. Okay. Types and forms of tourism. Basically, why the tourism industries are required. The basic thing is tourism industries gives the more focus on various types and forms. There are three main forms of tourisms, such as domestic tourism, where the domestic visitors visit within the country, inbound tourism, with where visitors who are non-residents visit a country, and outbound tourism means visits by residents of a country outside that country. Each of the three forms can be of different types are as follows. The first one is luxurious tourism, we can say. In the part of luxurious tourism, it is the most common form of tourism which involves travel for relaxation, recreation, and for the luxurious purpose. Luxurious tourism include activities such as sightseeing, shopping, dining, engaging in cultural experiences. Generally, luxurious travelers seek to unwind, escape from their daily routines, and immerse themselves in new environment. So luxurious tourism is definitely play an important role to give the other benefits to the tourist as well, who are keen to be interested to find out the peacefulness within the mind, as well as to adjust with the surrounding environment for at least couple of minutes or couple of days itself. Point number second is business tourism. Business tourism means for the business purposes, most of the employees gets migrate from one place to another place, that is known as the business tourism. For example, IT सेक्टर में काम करने वाला इंजीनियर है, उसको प्रोजेक्ट अफोर्ड किया जाता है इन यूएस रीजन, then ultimately it is known as the business tourism. For business purposes, they migrate from one company to the another company, but with the same brand, that is known as business tourism in simple sentence. Over here we can say business tourism, which stands for the meetings, incentives, conferences, and the exhibitions, refers to travel specifically undertakes for professionals and business related purposes, as we discussed earlier. This form of tourism plays a significant role in fostering networking, knowledge exchange, and business development. It typically includes attending conferences, trade shows, corporate events. For examples, for instance, attending an international trade fair in Dubai not only allows participants to engage with global industries but also provides opportunities to explore emerging trends, collaborate with international partners, and expand the business prospects. MNCs like business tourism thus contribute significantly to the global business environment by facilitating interactions across the industries. That is known as business tourism, to conduct the seminar, events, business games, meetings, conferences, and at the same time, whether we are discussed earlier कि IT में काम करने वाला जो employees है उसको because of the performance best उसको अनदर प्रोजेक्ट ऑफर किया जाता है बाय द सेम कंपनी itself, बट एट द अब्रॉड लेवल से उसको यूएस में भेजा जाता है, फिर यूएस में उसका ट्रांसफर होता है, बट विद इन द सेम कंपनी. Then in that part, expansion comes into the picture regarding the organization. That is known as the business tourism. Then cultural tourism, that is point number third. In the part of cultural tourism, the tourists come to know of different customs, traditions, arts, and heritage of different countries or the societies. Visitors visit historical sites, religious landmarks, attending cultural festivals, and various kinds of activities comes into the picture. Cultural tourism fosters cross-cultural understanding, promotes heritage preservation, and supports local communities. That is known as the benefits of cultural tourism. Then adventure tourism, that is point number four. Adventure tourism is a type of tourism in which tourists engage in adventure activities such as trekking, mountaineering, then rock climbing, rafting, scuba diving, bungee jumping, and various kinds of the activities involved in the part of adventure tourism. Adventure tourism may involve some degree of risk, whether real or perceived. Adventure travel is a luxurious activity that takes place in an unusual, exotic, remote, or wilderness destination. In India, places like Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Shimla, Uttarakhand are the examples for the adventurous tourism. Then next one is point number five, ecotourism. Ecotourism gives the more focus on sustainable preservations of naturally area or the region. For ecotourism in India, tourists can visit places such as National Park at Assam, Gir National Park at Gujarat, Kanha National Park at Madhya Pradesh. These are known as ecotourism. Then next one is medical tourism. Medical tourism involves traveling to a foreign country to seek medical treatments, surgeries, or healthcare services, often due to the lower cost or specialized expertise not available locally. This type of travel allows individuals to access high quality care while potentially saving on medical expenses. For example, many people travel to India for affordable heart surgeries or to Thailand for cosmetic procedures. Medical tourism provides an opportunity for patients to combine healthcare with travel, often receiving top touch treatment as a fraction of the cost compared to their home countries. That is known as medical tourism. But I mention over here, such type of tourisms are very much expensive. It is definitely affordable by the rich or higher income group of people. It is not at all a cup of tea about the common man or middle income group of people. Medical tourism definitely it is very much benefited for higher income group of people who actually suffer from cancerous disease. Then in that part, or health or any kind of healthcare or any kind of health issues, then this kind of the artist definitely migrate for medical treatment to the abroad, or even skin surgeries like क्या बोल सकते हैं हम लोग, हार्ट सर्जरी, स्किन सर्जरीज के लिए मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल्स माइग्रेट, बट इट इज डेफिनेटली वेरी एक्सपेंसिव. That is the things comes in the part of medical tourism. Then religious tourism. Sorry. Point number सेवन इज रिलीजियस टूरिज्म. रिलीजियस टूरिज्म को ना यहाँ पे हम लोग स्पिरिचुअल टूरिज्म बोल सकते हैं. Spiritual tourism is closely related to religious tourism. Religious tourism focus on the visiting of religious sites or monuments, whereas spiritual tourism is broadly in scope. Spiritual tourism involves visits to religious places as well as visiting to natural environment such as forest, ocean, lakes, spiritual gardens, wildlife parks, botanical gardens, and caves, and others. for elevating one's mental, physical, and emotional energies, that is known as religious tourism, to receiving mental and mental and physical satisfaction, physical peacefulness. In that part, religious tourisms definitely play an important role. Then next one is educational tourism. Educational tourism focus on traveling with the intention of gaining knowledge about a particular subject, culture, or the language. It often includes activities such as study tours, exchange programs, and workshops that provide immense learning experiences. For example, attending a study abroad program is Europe allows students to learn in a new cultural environment, while a cooking workshop in Italy offers hands-on experience in traditional kitchen techniques. This known as educational tourism. Over here, I want to mention कि if the student wants to do the medical, wants to do the doctor in the medical science, then definitely Australia is not that much expensive for the medical for the medical education itself. So most of the times after the 12th exams, when the students appear for the other kind of the competitive exams which is directly applicable for the medical entrance, then they mostly choose the Australia for the study purpose. That's the things comes in the part of that's the things also comes in the part of educational tourism. Then sports tourism involves traveling to either participate in or separate sports event, as well as to engage in various sports activities. This type of travel allows enthusiasts to combine their passion for sports with explorations of the new destinations. For example, traveling to watch the FIFA World Cup offers fans a chance to experience the excitement of international competition, these are the things comes in the part of education. These are the things comes in the part of sports tourism. Even T20, ठीक है, T20 World Cup, if it is organized at Dubai, and most of the people if to wants to watch that match, or the cricketers definitely travels abroad for the match purpose, for the cricket match purpose, then in that case it is known as the sports tourism. Rural tourism offers travelers an immense experience of rural life, traditions, agriculture practices. Visitors often stay in farmhouse or homestays, allowing them to engage in activities such as farming, traditional cooking, learning about the local customs finishing. For example, a stay on a farm in Italy offers a taste of the region's rich agriculture heritage. और other examples we can say, अगर हम लोग ना ठंडी के टाइम अगर suppose if we visit the Sapara side, then we ultimately receive the hurrah party from each and every farming sectors, that is known as the rural tourism itself. Or even if we visit the Konkan Darshan or the coastal area about the Konkan, then ultimately we engage in various kinds of the agriculture activities. We are gaining the knowledge about the agriculture sectors, their lifestyles, their food styles, as well as enjoy the peacefulness nearby the coastal area. That is ultimately develop the tourist sector in the rural part, which result in to gain the employment opportunities. That is known as the rural tourism. Then dark tourism. Dark tourism मतलब क्या? Dark tourism refers to the practice of visiting location linked to death, tragedy, or historical disasters. These sites often hold significant cultural or historical importance, drawing individuals interested in understanding past events that shape society. For example, Jallianwala Bagh is known as the dark tourism. Second one is Jallianwala Bagh is the best example, and 26/11 nahi. Also, dark tourism is the comes in the part of Jallianwala Bagh. Um, yeah. For examples, another one like visiting the remains of a concentration camps in Poland where millions of lives were lost during the World War II. और even ना another examples like 26/11 attack, ठीक है, ट्विंस टावर पे जो अटैक हुआ था 9/11, that is the examples comes in the part of dark tourism. Yes, even train blast is the examples of the dark tourism itself. Even the Taj attack, that is the part of the dark tourism itself. So these are the examples. Wellness tourism. Wellness tourism means what? Wellness tourism give the more focus on enhancing health and well-being through the activities that promote relaxation and self-care, such as yoga treatment, yoga retreats, medication practices, or meditation practices. This type of travel allows individual to escape the stress of daily life and focus on personal regeneration. Popular destinations include wellness retreats in Bali, where travelers can engage in holistic healing practice. Even in Kerala, in our India, is the best example for the wellness tourism. Meditations, yoga, then various kinds of the um, uh, oil treatments provide to the guest as per the requirements to give the relief. That is known as the wellness tourism. Then next one is B1. A types क्या है? A types of tourism is based on the purpose. तो B क्या आएगा? B आएगा forms of tourism based on the location or geographical aspect. First क्या है? Domestic tourism. Domestic tourism refers to travel within a person's own country. It allows individuals and families to explore local attractions without crossing international borders. For example, अगर मैंने मार्च और अप्रैल सीजन में if I visit the Shimla, Manali or some sort of Himachal Pradesh area, then it is known as a domestic tourism. We do not want to cross the international boundaries. We are all are within in India only. This place that known as the domestic tourism. अभी domestic tourism क्यों किया जाता है? To exchange the various to gather the information about that particular state, to taste the food, to enjoy their lifestyle or their any kind of the events. That is known as that is the benefits comes in the part of domestic tourism. Then international tourism. If we travel abroad for the traveler's purpose, that is known as international tourism. For example, if I visit the Dubai, Bangkok, then Singapore, that is known as the international tourism. It is totally based on the budget factors. If you are from the higher income group or middle income group or upper middle income group of people, then it is definitely affordable to do the travels or to do the visit abroad some sort of regular basis or take a period of 5 to 6 years ka break. That is known as the international tourism. International tourism involves traveling to a foreign country, offering travelers the enhance to experience new culture, landscape, and traditions. Then inbound tourism. Inbound tourism refers to a non-residents traveling to a specific country, contributing to the local economy and culture. For example, tourists from the US visiting India to explore its rich history and diverse landscape represent inbound tourism. These visitors engage with the host country's attractions, bringing in revenue and cultural exchange. अगर तुम कभी उदयपुर या फिर जयपुर गए हो तो वहां पे सिटी पैलेस में ना मोस्ट ऑफ द टूरिस्ट हमें दिखाई देते हैं दैट कम्स फ्रॉम द अब्रॉड to to give the more focus on our heritage or to gain the knowledge from the heritage, our past historical events. So these are the things comes in the part of on inbound tourism. Then next one is outbound tourism. Outbound tourism occurs when residents of a country travel to foreign destinations for a luxurious purpose, business, or the education purpose. For example, when Indians travel to Australia, मैंने पहले भी example भी दिया था for the medical service नहीं for the मेडिकल में अगर मुझे एडमिशन लेना है then that case most of the students get migrate to the Australia for vacation, they are participating in outbound tourism. This type of tourism allows residents to experience life in other countries as per their perspectives. That is known as the outbound tourism. Even for the educational purpose, most of the students get migrate to Australia. Basically medical line. The person or the student, sorry, is the students who wants to become a doctor. Then in that case, they mostly prefer to go to Australia and get the degrees regarding the medical practitioner. Then next one is, that is point number 5, urban tourism. Urban tourism is centered around travel to cities and metropolitan areas where people explore culture, historical or business related attractions. A trip to New York City or Tokyo, whether to visit museum, attend a conferences or enjoy city nightlife, represents urban tourism, offering travelers a taste of modern life and cosmopolitan experiences. A rural tourism takes travelers to less developed areas where they can experience nature, agriculture, and local traditions. For example, na Leh Ladakh trip, Himachal tourist, Leh Ladakh tourist, then Bhutan tourist. These are the states comes in the part of rural tourism itself. Another examples include visiting Rajasthan to engage with rural communities and their way of life. This type of tourist promotes sustainable travel and connect the people with the countrywide. Then coastal or beach tourism. Konkan is the best example for the coast tourism nowadays, or coastal Karnataka is the best example for the coastal beach tourism. Coastal or beach tourism involves traveling to seaside destination to relax or participate in water activities like swimming, surfing, and snorkeling, even scuba diving. A vacation in Bali or the Greek island where visitors spend time on sandy beaches, engage in ocean sports, and enjoy the coastal environment is a typical example of this type of tourism. As I earlier said, Konkan coastal visit or even coastal Karnataka is the best examples for the coastal or beach tourism. Even Goa is the best example over in India regarding the coastal and beach tourism. Then mountain tourism, that is known as trekking, is the best example, comes in the part of mountain tourism, is focused on traveling to mountainous regions, often for adventure activities such as hiking, trekking, or skiing. For example, trekking in the Swiss Alps or skiing in but the best example, like if we trekking the Subai, then it is also known as the mountain tourism itself, where we explore so much nature at the earliest winter or the rainy season itself. That is known as mountain tourism. Then C part क्या आएगा forms of tourism का? Nike tourism based on the specific interest. First one is wildlife tourism. Wildlife tourism involves traveling to natural habits to observe and interact with animals in their environment. It provides travelers with the chance to experience nature up close, often in provided areas or reserves. A popular example is going on a safari in Kenya's Masai Mara, where visitors can see lions, elephants, and other wildlife, or taking part in whole watching tours in the Alaska. The best example in our India, like Girnar or Gir jungle, even the Tadoba jungle is the best example, comes in the part of wildlife tourism, where we actually see the lion, tigers, cheetahs, even elephants or other dangerous animals as well. These are the examples comes in the part of wildlife tourism. Then next one is gastronomy tourism. It is the new concept. Gastronomy tourism, also known as food tourism, refers to travel experience centered around exploring and enjoying local food, traditions, and their heritage. Gastronomy tourism centers around exploring local food and their traditions itself. Travelers who embark on food adventurers aim to experience the culture and heritage of a destination through its food. For example, if we visit the MP, that is मध्य प्रदेश, वहां पे ना इंदौर करके एक जगह है, ठीक है, वहां पे वो प्लेस है जहाँ पे स्ट्रीट फूड 7:30 को शॉप जो स्टार्ट होते हैं टिल मिडनाइट 12 और 1 तक शॉप्स के बहुत सारे वैरायटीज रहते हैं अंडर वन रूफ, that the guest receive the various and authentic food from the street itself as per their likes only. That is known as the gastronomy tourism, where we can taste the food, where we can explore the food, and overall we receive the knowledge about the food itself. The next one is volunteer tourism. Volunteer tourism or volunteer tourism combines travel with meaningful contribution to social or environmental causes. It offers travelers the opportunity to immerse themselves in local communities while making a positive impact. For example, one might volunteer for wildlife conservation projects in Africa, helping to protect endangered species or teach English in unprivileged areas of Asia, providing educational support to local children. So these types of forms of tourism, then अल्टीमेटली अपना जो आंसर है वो कहाँ पे आके खत्म होगा, वी हैव टू ड्रॉ द कंक्लूजन रिगार्डिंग द टूरिज्म इटसेल्फ. So conclusion is like, these type of these types and forms of tourism highlights the diverse ways in which people engage with travel, reflecting their varieties, interests, and goals. In inclusion, various forms of tourism such as wildlife, gastronomy, and volunteer tourisms offer travelers unique and enriching experiences that go beyond traditional sightseeing. Each form provides meaningful opportunities for travelers to engage with the world in diverse and impactful ways and gain the knowledge, gain the skill, as well as gain positivity from the nature itself. So tourism industries definitely play an important role to boost up the energy within each and every individuals. So, next lecture, just wait a minute. Planning and execution of your tour plan. Okay, just wait, but I don't think so. It is very quite lengthy, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ठीक है. Next lecture we start with the planning and executions of the tour plan. ठीक है, point A and point B simultaneously खत्म करके हम लोग coordination during tour management start करेंगे. ठीक है. Yeah, thank you so much for listening me very carefully. I just want to wind up over here. So next lecture we start with the कौन सा point चालू हो रहा है अपना 4.4 planning and executions of tour plans. Yeah, thank you.